Hello everyone, welcome back to the ObaNutrition channel. Today in this video, I'll be sharing about how you can be able to fix tooth sensitivities once and for all. Experiencing tooth sensitivities are very painful. Sometimes you are yawning and a stream of cold air brushes through your mouth and you have to gasp for breath because that pain is so excruciating. Now the other times, whenever you want to chew food, it is also very painful. Other people resort to using braces. Other people will opt to even use only one side of their jaw to be able to chew food. Other times, you want to take hot water, but you cannot take it. You want to take some iced water. It's too cold, and that coldness is just not entertainable on your gums. But remember, I also experienced the same problem, and this was about 3 to 4 years ago while I was back in campus. During this period of time, it was also uncomfortable for me, as I've described, and it's because I did not realize that there was a significant relationship between what I was consuming and me experiencing the tooth sensitivities. I was so ignorant about it. But I searched for ways of which I can fix this problem once and for all. And today I'll be sharing with you those steps. So the first thing I realized is that I was consuming lots of sugar. Now what sugar does is this. Sugar attracts the growth of bacteria on your mouth. Now you're not supposed to have this bacteria grinding or consuming the sugar that has remained in between your teeth, because when it happens, the first thing you'll experience is bad breath, or other times you'll experience the tooth cavities and even dental caries. And this is because bacteria will cause production of acids in your environment. Your not in your environment, sorry, but in your mouth environment. Remember, the dental environment is supposed to be alkaline. Once the pH changes, the first symptom will always be morning bad breath, then followed by cavities, followed by toothaches. And this because the pH is now beginning to change from being alkaline to acidic. And when it progresses over time, you find that it becomes even difficult to use one part of your jaw to be able to chew food. The other thing that happens with sugar is that whenever you're consuming lots of sugar, there will be low bioavailability of vitamin C in your body. Yes, you might be taking lots of vitamin C, but as long as your diet is very full of sugar, very full of sodas, very full of juices, the vitamin C will be unbioavailable. That means whenever you consume it, the body will opt to take first sugar and then forget the vitamin C. And this is because both sugar and vitamin C have the same chemical structure. And if they have the same chemical structure, the body opts for sugar as a first option, and then vitamin C, it will remember it when it needs it. So you might end up with very low vitamin C levels, which will cause you to have very weak gums. And this is because vitamin C is required in formation of the connective tissues. Connective tissues are part of your skin, part of also your gums, for those who don't know what are gums. So eventually, weak gums, whenever you're brushing your teeth, you find you're bleeding. So which are the solutions? First, stop taking sugar. The other one that is not really commonly known, or some people ignore it, is wheat products. A lot of wheat products are manufactured with sugar, or they have added sugars to them, especially the processed wheat. I mean the bread, the cakes, the cookies, the biscuits, the pizzas, all of them have added sugars. What will this eventually cause is that you'll experience the tooth sensitivities because of the amount of sugar in them. The other thing you're supposed to be careful with is to now ensure you are optimizing your intake of vitamin C. Now, vitamin C will help in formation of the connective tissues required for your gums. Vitamin C is present in plenty in vegetables. So any form of vegetable, especially the leafy vegetables, they have plenty of vitamin C. You can also find some vitamin C in fruits, especially the sour fruits. Very sweet fruits do not have good levels of vitamin C. I want to tell you that today, if you have been taking mangoes in the name of I'm taking vitamin C, you're only lying to yourself. Unless the mango is very sour, you'll actually get some form of vitamin C. But if it's a very ripe mango or a ripe banana, there is very little content of vitamin C. So the best fruits for vitamin C are the citrus fruits. Citrus fruits not only give you vitamin C, but also citric acid, which is very beneficial. This includes lemons, tangerines, and even oranges. You can opt for avocados, thorn melons, guavas, cucumbers, even carrots. They have some vitamin C, which will be very beneficial. Even pumpkins themselves, tomatoes, they have good levels of vitamin C that will be very beneficial to your body. Another form of vitamin C you can try taking is sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is fermented cabbage. Fermented cabbage has the highest levels of vitamin C. You can also opt for the capsicum. Capsicum also has good levels of vitamin C as well. So those are the steps you can be able to take to fix tooth sensitivities. Some people will choose to use specialized form of toothpaste like Sensodyne. Well, it's an option, but the best way is to always fix the cause, because you'll always use it as an alleviation mechanism, but you do not remove the problem. The problem is you are consuming sugar and you have to stop it. So thank you for watching this video up to this point. If you have learned something, one or two, remember to share with someone else. I also welcome you to subscribe to the channel, and for those who have been impacted, remember to also comment in the comment section. So see you next time. Have a lovely day.